that there is no civilization in the truest sense of the word without theater. And I'm going to talk a lot about legacy, and I'm going to talk a lot about this ground that we're standing on. And I'm going to speak a little bit to George and Betsy, because there was a dream that was had that began in 1965 or 1964-ish. And we are now the beneficiaries of that dream. And it is incredible because I can now form a line between George and myself, and those of us on the stage, and I can also see our students. And so I know that that line continues. It's something we believe in. And these new buildings, this expansion, ensures that there will be more students who know how to work relentlessly and who are engaged in conversations with our culture. And what this does is this ensures the currentness and the craft of the American theater for a long time to come. We talk a lot about the reasons that we do theater. One of the main reasons this place was founded. We do theater to know we are not alone, to learn how to live, to learn what not to do. See Richard III. To learn what we might be, what might be. Why do we go to the theater? We go to the theater to meet each other, to laugh, to remember, to wonder, and sometimes to be truly struck with awe. This is a place where that begins. This is where the development begins. It looks like a farm, kind of. We grow theater artists, and it begins with these groups that come to us, NTI, and now the National Music Theater Institute, and in programs like Advanced Directing and Advanced Playwrights. What these buildings mean: more students, more mentors, more relationships with companies and residents, more guidance from those working and making new work. It's a small piece of insurance that the American theater will remain vital, growing, relevant. It means keeping the wheel turning. And that's something that the director of the program said to me 20 years ago. It felt like he was only speaking to me, but he was speaking to 36 of us. He said that it was in our hands because the craft was simply passed on through the tradition, through people being in the room and teaching someone else how to do it, a lot like plumbing. And so it requires us to be in the room. It requires our presence. And I have to say, and I'm sure these students will agree, the more the merrier. These buildings expand that there will be many mentors who resonate with a diverse group of students, that they will learn many ways of making theater, traditional plays, traditional musicals. They will learn how to devise work. They will learn new choreography. They become writers, composers, actors, dancers, singers. They are the insurance that there will be new plays, that there will be new musicals, and that there will be the people who can bring them to life. It's a place where the dreams grow, and these buildings ensure that our students will dream and rest peacefully, and they need it. They work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that's the truth. And that's because we know that's what this profession demands. And we want them building those muscles, both physical, creative, emotional, spiritual. We want them to have the stamina to do what this art demands, so that they can come and be in conversation with the audience. And maybe the audience will recognize themselves, maybe something will change. It is a place to dream, a place to practice, with guides and teachers along the way. They are the next wave. These new buildings provide the student with the space and the means to create and dream and be the future of American theater. And we are so grateful for your support.